This is Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shade 4-5.
Wake your fuck ass up. That crust touch.
Sway in the morning, Shade 4-5, Heather B. Really good conversation about politics.
A great conversation.
Had a Republican national strategist up in here.
And we sure did.
Talking with Mike News. It was a beautiful thing.
And he was pretty reasonable. Like, he actually was easy to listen to and talk to.
Yeah.
Had a totally different approach than what I initially thought.
Yeah, man. Absolutely, man. And our next guest has just arrived. A lot of us first really gave him his praise, and Antoine Fisher. Biker Boys, I love that. But Notorious, when he was in Notorious, a lot of us in hip-hop loved him in that.
Diddy bopping.
Diddy bopping. Captain America, that's when he got that real money.
Lay the facts out,
and he's here today to talk about his new series, Rogue. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. The one and only Derek Luke is here.
Hey, Derek.
What's up?
D, what up, man?
I'm chilling, man. I'm trying not to jump on that subject of politics.
No, I want you to.
You
Nah,
No,
man.
come on, man. Get on there, man.
No, man. I mean, actually, that kind of goes with our show because it's like street politics, and you see like the dirty behind the dirty.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And I just, it's crazy where the nation is right now.
Isn't it?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy what people are reaching out for. Yeah, and I mean, I know why Trump is getting a lot of love.
Yeah. Why you
know?
think it is?
I mean, there's a lot of layers.
Yeah.
But I think one, he's outspoken, and it's like what happens in the industry. You know, like if I was a person and I was casting someone, I would put someone like him, you know, inside of a tank to stir things up. You know what I mean? And he's deliberately, like, you know, for the American people, man, he's pronouncing, you know, all these possibilities and frustration. And just because you announce frustration, it doesn't mean that you can soothe them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So I think that, you know, it exposes who he is as a person, as a man, but also I think over history, and I mean, I come from, you know, like grew up more on the biblical side, but it's made more sense, like over through history, looking at dictators, looking at people who have run in government and what their whole theme has been. You know, I don't have anything against him. If I'm looking at a well-rounded individual, I think the sifting of the candidacy should be more intense. You know what I'm saying? But as Americans, I just want to make sure that we're not more driven to just the marketing and things that we watch on the air and choosing that as a president. It's a different mechanics. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you got it. You right on point,
Exactly.
man. I couldn't have said it better myself.
It's a different mechanics, man. And I think, you know, he's coming. I would rather vote for Trump as, you know, maybe a new hip hop artist versus a president.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this whole. Yeah, it's amazing, man.
I think you touched on the point, though, that he's able to identify really well what Americans' struggles are and have been, and I think that's part of the appeal with him, and the fact that there's something about money that, you know, at the end of the day, because I don't think we all understand. I think our system is a broken system as it is, you know, even how we vote. You know, the Electoral College, and I think it's a defunct system, and we always go back to the Constitution that was written hundreds of years ago, and we were all in a different place in this country, economically, mentally, everything included. But I do think he's able to point out what people's struggles are, and that's what the appeal is. The thing that gets really tricky for me is when I start seeing the divisiveness in the rallies and, you know, any candidate. I don't care if they're Democratic or Republican or whatever party, you know. I'm not sure how this messaging overall, if you hold the office, is going to bring the people together.
Exactly.
And I think ultimately, when you strip all the smoke and mirrors, I think kind of what it's a lot of smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
We all flesh and bone. So everybody want to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody want to have a stable household.
Shelter.
We all want health insurance. We all want jobs, the whole nine. Mm-hmm. I even like the tie that you gave into Rogue because to talk about the series, you're a gang. Are you a gang member in this?
Yeah, man. I'm
who lost it all?
Yeah. Pretty much. I lost it all. But what was interesting, the creator Matthew Parkhill, man, he's I call him an addictive writer, man, because he writes and creates addictions so people can follow. But like when I was talking to him, he based my character in the story loosely off of, I don't know whether it was a story in New York, but it was like it was election time, and I don't know whether it was a Republican or Democrat, but basically they needed a vote to swing. So in order for them to get that vote to swing, they had a connection on the street and says, up crime in that area. So when I come to that area, it'll look like I'm a savior. And so here comes Marlon Denard.
That's your character.
Yeah, my man Marlon. And my man, it's a business partner. And this is a high level. And they sort of met, back in the days, when he was kind of doing pro bono work. And so he got this kid, but he also saw potential in him. So, Marlon perhaps is looking more for a father figure based on street code. But my man, the attorney, played by Richard Schiff, is going, this is all business. And so I think that's what I'm finding out, like, in the world, like, this is all business.
It's all business.
And so now my man Marlon, he loses everything. It's not so much just the money, but it's the loyalty, the commitment, the friendship, the code. So my man breaks the code. So Marlon's trying to figure out, man, now do I break my code because I've come so far, or do I just go forward in my life? So that's his conflicting arc right now.
Okay, and by breaking the code, what does that mean to Marlon? Like, is he's going to abandon the streets, or is he going to? What does that mean to Marlon?
I mean, for me, breaking the code, like with me and my boys, man, back in the days, he would say, yo, fam, like, yo, if you date.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, yo,
you
fam,
date Heather.
If you date Heather, yo, fam, you can't date Heather.
Yeah,
Code of the street.
All
It's the code of the street.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
By
yeah.
the way, if I catch you talking to my man, it's on.
Yeah.
Ow.
I get that. I
You
get
did that?
So
No, I get that.
Oh,
I didn't do that.
You did that.
So
I'm trying to think if I ever dated the homie's girl.
yeah,
You don't do that. You're not
No,
that
no,
kind of.
no.
You
Maybe
don't-
when I was young, I didn't know.
yeah, for sure.
You know,
Yeah. I
yeah.
got it.
Get
Get out of jail card.
Yeah,
Nah, I ain't
know.
condemning nobody. Nah.
All right. Well, look, Derek Lucas here. I want to open up the phone lines. The series is it's on DirecTV.
It's on DirecTV, the Audience Network, and it's I think you can catch it. Where else can you catch it? Amazon, Audience Network, DirecTV, which is 500, and I'm
Yeah, it
missing another
says
spot.
season 3 DirecTV series Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern, and it's on channel 239.
Okay,
that's what's up.
Derek Lucas here. You want to talk with him? 888-742-3345. And we got Celebrity Wire.
Yeah, and I'll tell you guys why Justin Bieber says he's at the point of depression.
Man, that's a scene from Rogue, airing Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern on channel 239 DirecTV.
Yeah.
We got Derek Luke with us right now.
No doubt.
888-742-3345. Wanted to throw a beat on. I think D got some bars, man. I think go ahead, D.
Is he bar worthy?
I think he brought some bars, D. Go ahead, man.
Where they at, though?
D, come on, Derek. I
Nah,
know you
B.
got it. What you got it ready? Go for it. You ready to jump in?
I got to call my wife, man.
Oh, okay. All right, man. All right, man. I just
Sway trying to get you?
almost got him, man.
No, man.
We got J. Ross from Philly on the line.
Man, nah, I ain't Trump. Homie.
As soon as Sway see you nodding your head and going,
Yeah.
he go
Thought he
in.
had some bars. Hey, J. Ross, what up? How you doing?
I'm good. What's up, Sway? What's up, everybody else? Derek
What's
Luke.
poppin'?
What's the deal?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm good. Sway, love your show, man. I'm usually at work this time, but anytime I'm off, get to listen. I love what you guys talking about. Love that political conversation you had. The heads need to know about that and really be in tune.
Thank you, J. Ross. You're a citizen,
Well,
man.
Sway in the morning, homie.
Hey, what's your question for Derek Luke?
Well, I ain't really have a question, man, but Derek, man, I love the show Rogue, man. I got hooked on that joint. Like you said, my man is addictive. Whoever wrote that is addictive. And the thing I love about it, man, is like you said, you know, once Marlon kind of figured it out, he was at the end of his rope. And you know them folks from the other side of the tracks, it's dog eat dog.
Uh-huh.
You know, us dudes, you know, we got a code. You know, we got morals. Even though we kind of into some shit, you know what I mean? We still got a code and some type of morals about it. So, yo, keep doing what you're doing, brother. Love your show. Sway, Tech, love your show. Y'all keep doing what you're doing.
That's what's up, man. I like that. Man, he said Sway, Tech. He knows the whole history
whole
right
family.
there. All right, we got Celebrity Wire. Derek Luke, you're going to join us. It's Tracy G.
You know you love celebrity drama,
Don't ask me a question like that. I'm not biting.
especially when it's caught on camera.
No! Don't shut me up!
It's time for Celebrity Wire on Sway in the Morning
Oh, God, here we go.
on Shade 45.
All right, Derek Luke, Tracy G is going to tell some stories about what's happening in the reality of celebrities' lives.
Oh, shit. Tell me.
It's not too gossipy, though. We actually have a lot of facts that we're dealing with. So, legend, Nina Simone, she's been the subject of 3 different cinematic treatments. We had first in 2015, Jeff L. Lieberman. He had the amazing Nina Simone. Of course, we had What Happened to Miss Simone, which received a lot of critical acclaim on Netflix. That's by Liz Garbus. Heather, your friend?
Oscar-nominated film. Right
Absolutely.
there. Documentary, I should say.
Yeah, and then we see all of this controversy that's swirling around the upcoming biopic, Nina, that is directed by Robert L. Johnson. Now, going back to Jeff L. Lieberman, who had the amazing Nina Simone, he went on record and put out a long statement completely against this film that we all publicly have yet to see. He said, everything was 100% wrong. As someone who has intensely studied Nina Simone for the past 5 years and recently released a documentary about her life and legacy based on the interviews of over 50 of her friends, band members, family, lovers, fellow activists, I am saddened by the ugly and inaccurate portrayal contained in the script and trailer of Nina. And just to let everyone know, he claims that he read the entire screenplay. So this is where this opinion is coming from. He says that this is a desperate attempt on their part to defend a project that does not need defending. He said, let's be clear, an actor is supposed to disappear in a role so the audience is only focused on the subject. The creators of Nina had the option to say Zoe Saldana is the best actor for the role, and we believe in colorblind casting. And even though Nina Simone fought her whole life against being too black, we still feel Miss Saldana will embody Nina Simone beyond the physical. They did not do that. It goes on and on, paragraph after paragraph.
And that's the director.
Yes. Well, this is director for one of the first. Yes. Okay. He did a documentary, and this is his opinion on the upcoming biopic.
Now, I thought it'd be interesting to ask Derek about this because he portrayed Sean Puffy Combs in Notorious.
He knows a thing or two about biopics.
You know about this, man. I mean, it's a lot of pressure on an actor, right?
It's the first thing that comes to my mind is like the integrity.
Right.
The integrity of the character in the story. There was a couple of biopics that I was up for. Honestly, I didn't get. What I love was the subject. What I didn't love was the sometimes in our business, I'll just say business, you kind of make the story like a two-hander. Right. So you get 2 audiences. But I think there's some stories like Nina, you cannot, in a time where women are soaring in media, you know, I mean, on every level, every color, you really have to owe Nina Simone, because people, I think in film, people are tired of the formulaic. So I don't know this person, but if what he's talking about, if the film is not authentic, right, and if that actor didn't disappear, he's perhaps saying, look, the production and the story is off. You know what I'm saying? Because Nina Simone, to know her is to love her in a sense.
Right.
So you cannot know her, love her without actually morphing. And that's what happens on screen. Morphing is not just the actor, but it's the collaboration of the whole film production.
But you know how I feel? how can your opinion truly be accurate when you're just reading the screenplay? Like, you're not seeing it come to form.
I mean, you know what? It is true, but you can read some stories. Like, as a story, and I'm not trying to pump me, but like, there's a story, Jack Johnson. And like, I've been.
The boxer?
Yeah.
Oh,
like, I've been like really, adamant about it, but what I didn't want to see was, just me personally, I didn't want to see like a down Texas cotton picking guy. What I wanted to see was a dude that had a dream. He was like the first fighter promoter, like Ali, Mayweather, all of them. They came after him. But my man chased down Jim Jeffries and was like, I'm gonna be the heavyweight champion. When the time when, there was no media, there was none of this. But he kind of created this space. So I feel like when you portray Jack, you gotta portray him like the Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was he the first African American heavyweight champion?
Yeah, he was,
in
man.
this country?
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Derek Lucas here, man. Yeah. Jack Johnson, you gonna?
Oh man, yeah.
We'll
See,
talk about it. That man.
Anyway.
Yeah. Jack Johnson.
Yeah,
all right, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that's very interesting that you bring that up, the word morph, because to me, like. Angela Bassett morphed into Tina Turner. She had the blessing. You know, Denzel morphed into Malcolm X, and he had the blessing.
Yeah.
Jamie morphed into Ray. He had the blessing.
I just saw Don Cheadle morph into Miles Davis. I saw that film last night.
See, did you?
Yeah.
Did you just stunt?
Wow.
I stunted on Derek
But
Luke.
he stunted. But did you also had Puff's blessing? I heard or read somewhere I thought that Puff wanted you in particular to play him.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to play Puff. One, I didn't think I had enough time. Two, I think I was at Trafalgar Square, and I went to go see Pac because I was in the acting. Biggie opened up for him, so I was in that concert. And so right after that, moving to LA, I remember how like it was like an iron wall up. Like I wasn't hearing no more hip hop from the East.
Yeah.
Like it was like unsaid. So the air was so thick. I didn't want to be in recreating a rivalry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I love when I was talking to Puff, he was like, yo, man, that word gangster rap was something created in the media's on. That wasn't something we cradled. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was too political, and Puff was too much of a big figure, man, to get into it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to back away, and I told him that. I said, nah, not this time.
What convinced you?
They kept coming back, like 3 or 4 times, and I just started saying, well, you know what? Let me pray about this.
Right.
I'm gonna have to pray about this. It's because it was only like a week and a half of preparation, so I'm like, I felt like I needed 2 months, not a week and a half, because you're going to go down in history.
Yeah. Not only that, if you didn't get your Diddy bop correct, that would have ruined the whole movie. All authenticity. If you didn't have that shoulder isolation.
Leaning, the drunk shoulder.
Yeah, and I wanted to tell his story, man, because his story is phenomenal if they would have told it.
That's the movie I want to see, the Diddy movie.
Yeah.
Tracy, thank you for that Celebrity Wire. You guys want to talk more Celebrity Wire with Tracy G? Hit her directly.
Twitter, Instagram, @It's Tracy G, ITS/ACYG. If you want to run back any part of today's show, any other show, just go to SiriusXM.com/on-demand.
All right, later in the show, Jeremy Piven is going to join us.
He
and
sure is.
I Am Sue is going to join us as well. Derek Luke, thank you for coming by,
Thank you.
man.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, absolutely.
Wait, can you tell everybody where he was born?
Big respect.
Huh?
When
Can
he
you
was
tell
born.
everybody where he was born? Read early life. Just read it because we have an issue.
Well, he wasn't born in Oakland, so how about that? I can tell you where he wasn't born.
Hate is real.
He was in Jersey. He's a Jersey guy, right?
City.
Jersey City.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Heather, when I said, hey, Derek's going to come by a couple of days ago, what'd you say?
Jersey stand up.
Okay, so all right. Make sure you watch the season 3 of Rogue on DirecTV. It's Wednesday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern on channel 239. Come back for that Jack Johnson, bro.
Holla.
All right.
Well, that's going to be
All
incredible.
right. Absolutely. Derek Luke, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, if you want to reach Derek directly, hit him up on his social media. Actor
Derek Luke.
Yeah.
Twitter, Actor Derek Luke. Instagram. Holla.
And let him know you heard him on the show.
It's Sway in the morning, only
on Shea 45.